Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've got kind of an exciting video today. I'm gonna go over my skincare routine. I really like having a skincare routine. I'm not an expert in any of this by any means. I obviously, don't have a degree or anything, but I'm gonna show you the stuff that I use daily, and then the stuff that I use like once in a while for fun and for, the benefits that it has. And I pretty much just, whenever I was looking at these products, just did a simple Google search as well to kind of tell like when to use it, how to use it, and which ones do what to my skin, basically. Um, to start off with my routine, I always start with my cleansers. So there's two different types of cleansers, and these are the two that I have currently. I know you can't really see this one. I'll read it off to you. So there's two different types of cleansers. There is oil-based cleansers, which is this one right here, which is kind of funny because you would think that like this would be the water-based cleanser and this would be the oil-based cleanser, but no, it's the opposite. So oil-based cleansers help you break down the excess oils on your skin, makeup, dirt, just it helps get rid of all of that. So I use my oil-based cleanser at the end of the night is when I'll use it. But it's like the start of my routine at the end of my night, if that makes any sense. And then I use the water-based cleanser because so with cleansers, they basically explained it like attracts like. So your oil-based stuff is going to get rid of your oil-based things, and your water-based stuff is going to get rid of your water-based things. So like sweat, it helps with dirt as well and stuff like that. So I use that one next. So the oil base can actually help you with your acne too. I didn't know that. I don't really have I have stuff pop up every once in a while, but I don't have like a huge problem with acne. But I guess it gets rid of like excess oils while still keeping the natural oils in your face that you do need. So that's why it kind of helps against acne apparently. And I use the water-based in the morning and at night. So oil-based only at night, water-based both times, morning and night. Oh, I guess you know what I should probably do is I should probably read which ones I have. I am not attached to certain brands or types or anything like that. I pretty much just look for I go to Marshall's a lot because that's like my price point that I have for my skincare. And I just find ones that I'm either like, oh, that's nice, or oh, that has this added too. Like vitamin C is one that I try to find a lot. But this one that I have right now is hyaluronic acid with peach cleansing foam for the water-based. And this one does smell like peaches, which is nice. It's a very nice light scent. And then for my oil-based, I have a rose cleansing oil, and both of these are from a brand called Pure Skin. And this one does smell like rose, which I'm not like super interested in. Oh, this one's also leaking a little bit. I'm going to go put that back in my bathroom then since it's leaking a little bit. Anyway, I did just use this not too long ago, so it's probably just because I spilled a bit. I'm personally not like super into the rose scent. It was also weird because those two I got in a pack together. So you would think that the two scents would kind of like complement each other in a way, but peach and rose to me is kind of just a strange. Maybe people who like the scent rose though really like that combination. I don't know. I usually avoid rose scented things. It doesn't stay scented on your face long though, which is nice. So it's not like I'm breathing in rose and peach all day long. Or all night long, I guess. Yeah. So the next thing that I use in my skincare routine is a toner. This is the one that I currently have. You're never going to be able to read any of these labels because of how they show up. But this one's Licorne Vegan Rice Toner. So after cleansing, toners help balance your skin. It removes leftover oil and dirt that the cleansers might have missed, and then it preps your skin for all the other products. It basically gets your skin ready to absorb the other products so that they can go deeper into your skin. So it's kind of just like the helper of the things. It helps after the cleansing, and then it helps prep you for the next steps. So after cleansing, that's what I use is toners in the morning and at night. In fact, the only one that I use differently between morning and night is the oil-based cleanser. That's the only one that I use at night instead of the morning. So all of these I use both times. And then next, I have my face serum. So the one that I currently have is this Findlay one. It is, oh, and look, I even still have the tag on it from Marshall's. I paid $5.99 for this, and it's lasted me. I mean, I haven't even barely used it, and I've had it for a while. But it's Findlay, it's vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. So for face serums, they help reduce your fine lines, and they're very lightweight, so it allows them to penetrate deeper than the heavy moisturizers do. So it helps with like your pores, like tightening them, you know, kind of gets deep into your pores, and it improves your skin texture, so how your skin feels. I try to find products that have like the vitamin C because that boosts your collagen production. And if you don't know, collagen it's the most abundant protein in our bodies. It is what provides your body with elasticity for the skin, you know, strength and structure, even for your joints. Collagen is produced. And as we age, we produce less collagen. So as we age, it's more important to ingest collagen, put it on your skin, you know, help to boost that. So it helps with wrinkles and our joint health, basically. And then vitamin C, as I was saying, vitamin C helps boost that collagen production. It helps to brighten your skin by reducing the redness and dark spots. It improves hydration and texture. So vitamin C is just really good on your skin overall. And then hyaluronic acid. It's another one of those, it deeply hydrates your skin, so it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and it improves elasticity of your skin. You're going to be hearing some of these like terms a lot, like improving elasticity, you know, wrinkles, fine lines. I tried to like Google and be like, well, why do we use so many different products if they are all doing kind of the same thing? And it brought it down to the fact that they work compatibly together. If I can speak words, they work compatibly together to help the overall process. Basically, it was what it is. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a degree in this, so it could just be that marketing is just really getting me. That could be it. Anyway, hyaluronic acid, I was talking about that. It also supports the skin's natural moisture barrier and contributes to smoother, healthier looking skin. So hyaluronic acid is extremely good for your skin. Next, I do a moisturizer, which right now I have 3 that I've kind of got in my rotation. Let's see if I can get all of these up at once. You can kind of see them. I'll talk about them. But moisturizers prevent dryness, it strengthens the skin barrier, and it protects against irritants, improving elasticity and soothes irritation. Moisturizers do a lot of things, actually. You know, they help even out your skin tone, reduce acne, actually, which I was surprised to hear about that one. It helps reduce acne by preventing overproduction of oils. So I was surprised to hear that moisturizers actually help with acne. I wouldn't think that putting like a cream on your face would help, but then I'm thinking it more along the lines of, oh, you know, this heavy thing is blocking your pores, not it's helping your pores. Another thing that you'll like hear about this is like the skin barrier and protecting against damage. And I was like, I don't really know what that means. Like, what do you mean that these creams are helping protect against damage to our skin barrier? So I looked that up as well. Obviously, we know what the skin barrier is. It's the skin. It's the outer layer of the skin that is, you know, the first line of defense that you have against all these things. So what it means to protect the skin barrier is it protects it from environmental damages, from UV rays, pollution irritants, extreme weather, moisture loss, and dehydration. So basically, what that means, especially for, you know, we know UV rays, you know, the UV radiation that's coming down on us, it's going to protect our skin from that, help us with not getting skin cancer. What I was mostly interested was like the pollution part of it. I didn't think about it this way, but basically like smoke, is an environmental pollutant, and that when you like walk through it, you're getting it all over your face. It's sticking to your skin. Even if you can't smell these things anymore, they're still getting attached to your skin. Smoke was just an example, but like also like chemicals and stuff like that. Basically anything that can get onto your skin, these products, like when they say that they're protecting against damage, that's basically what they're protecting against, is all of those. And currently in my moisturizing thing, I guess I'll just go over them one by one. I have Coco Colada, by the Tree Hut. And this one is a moisturizing body lotion with a nourishing fruit oil blend. I like this one because it smells really good. It's really weird. I like the smell of coconut. I don't like to eat coconut. And I don't know why. You would think if I liked one, I'd like the other. And I have tried coconut in many different forms. I've tried the coconut water, the actual coconut flakes. Don't like to eat it. Really like the smell though. So I'll buy it for like my shampoos and body washes and stuff like that. And then I have this one, which I like to do at nighttime. It is a naturally vain calming body butter, and it's a lavender scent. So that's why I like to do it at nighttime. It's just kind of really soothing. And you'll probably recognize this because I got it in an advent calendar, which I did end up actually using a lot of the products in that advent calendar. So they were kind of like bland but useful products. I think I have that video up still. And then I have this one, which I didn't get at Marshall's. My husband got me this one, but it's Perricone MD High Potency Classic Face Finishing and Firming Moisturizer. So I use this one every once in a while. I mostly use the other two, though. This one I just kind of use sparingly. It does smell kind of, smells like, it smells kind of woody, I think, is one of the reasons why I don't use it a lot, because this is one that I would use like at nighttime. I don't know. It just smells a little woody. It's not bad. And it feels nice on the face. The last thing that I use every day, a BB cream. The one that I currently have right now is Burt's Bees BB cream, and this has SPF in it, SPF 15. So I always try to find something with SPF in it. This one is tinted. Luckily, I found it to my skin tone light. Don't typically like to use tinted ones, but it was the only one that I could find that had SPF in it. Obviously, as we know, SPF helps protect against sun's UV rays, and that's really important for our skin. So that's why I have that one. Okay, now we can move on to some of the funner. These ones are ones that I do not use daily. I use maybe once a week. And I mean that as in the actual product I use like once a week. Like we'll go with our exfoliants first. Like I might use one of these once a week and then also a mud mask in that week. I'm not saying I only use one anyway, if that makes sense. Exfoliants help remove your dead skin cells. They kind of have, if you've never used them, they have a really grainy texture. I have two that I'm currently using. One is the Skin & Co., which is a black truffle polishing micro exfoliating cream. And then I have this Dr. Brandt Advanced Microdermabrasion Face Exfoliator. So they help remove dead skin. They can unclog your pores. They brighten your complexion by just really getting in there and getting out all that dirt and muck. And then they smooth your skin texture. I use these typically if I'm going to use an exfoliant. I use it after I've used my cleansers, and then I use this because it helps the other products just kind of penetrate more deeply into the skin. So I clean my skin off first, and then I use an exfoliant to kind of slew away that dead skin. And I will say that these are ones that I can definitely tell when they've worked, because I'll feel my skin and I'll be like, oh, it feels a little bit rough, and I'll use one of these and I'm like, oh yes, that's, nice and soft again. So I at least know that those ones are definitely working. Face masks. So for face masks, I have two different kinds of face masks. I have the clay face masks, which right now I have this coconut clay face mask from Naturally Vain. Again, it was in that same I think it was an advent calendar. It was in that same advent calendar. And then I also have a Mud Masky Pearl Polish Super Glow Pink Clay Mask, which is supposed to have pH balancing, you know, stuff as well. So clay face masks help detoxify your pores. It absorbs excess oil off the skin. It gently exfoliates. So unlike when you have the actual exfoliators where you can feel that rough kind of stuff, clay masks are very smooth. So they're very gentle exfoliating. They help reduce the appearance of pores in your skin. So it helps like make those down and soothes inflammation if you have redness and inflammation. The benefits of having like a clay mask or just a normal face mask is because they stay on your face for longer, so they help your skin just absorb the products just a little bit more than the ones where, you know, you're putting them on and then you're washing it off. Also, for these, they're only meant to be used, you know, once in a while. They're not meant to be used daily. So they have a lot more concentrated of the like vitamins, minerals, and everything that your face needs in them because they're not meant to be used daily. So it just basically gives your like face like a really big boost when you use them. I also have these ones right now. I have a Morning Dew just hydrating lotus flower face mask, which I only have one of these because I got it in, I was doing Ipsy and I paid for a year and I'm still getting it even though it makes me so mad. But I got two of these in that. That was nice. And then I have an entire pack of these avocado face masks. So face masks, not only, you know, like with the clay masks, they stay on for longer. So they help just really getting that concentration in, but they're also super hydrating for your face. And I know anyone who's ever done a face mask will know, like, they're super just kind of sticky. They're very wet. These ones smell really good. Usually face masks either smell like nothing or they smell nice, but they just kind of help with getting that concentrated dose into your skin. I like getting the avocado ones because avocado is incredibly good for your skin. Avocados are rich in healthy fats and vitamins. They've got vitamin C, E, and A, which is very good for you. They have antioxidant properties. They help moisturize your skin, reduce redness. You know, they can actually protect against sun damage and help with if you have a sunburn. Avocado will actually help soothe that as well. And they improve your skin's elasticity, and they provide those nutrients that, like I was saying, the vitamins and nutrients that are good for your cell repair, and overall like skin health. Avocado is really good for that. So that's why I try to get, you know, my face masks in avocado when I can. Sometimes I can't find them, so I just, you know, get whichever ones look good to me. If avocados weren't so expensive, I'd probably try to make my own face masks out of them, but they are kind of one of the more spendier things. I don't know. And then I have kind of just a different thing. I have a specific collagen and black pearl cream, which I use about once a week. I'll use that. You know, we already talked about collagen, how it's important to your face, protein, all that. Black pearl helps brighten your complexion. It's also rich in minerals and amino acids. It can help your skin like texture when you put it on, and it boosts collagen. So these kind of, both of these work together, which makes sense because they put them all into one thing. It helps boost collagen and elastin production. And it hydrates you. Black pearl hydrates your skin, and it protects against, you know, protects against damage, like we were saying earlier with the protection against damage stuff. So I like that one. The only other one that I have that I use occasionally is sleep masks. Right now I have this Moon Jelly sleep mask. It has passion fruit, vitamin C, AHA blend, plus retinol for plumping and resurfacing. So sleep masks, basically, they help like super hydrate your skin. This one, it's like a jelly, so it gets to stay on longer. It also helps with your skin barrier. And then these typically, like this one is very cool. So it just kind of helps like do like this nice cooling sensation on your face for a night, which I like. And yeah, that's basically what all that I have. I mean, I have other like moisturizers and stuff like that, obviously, but I wasn't going to show everything, because that's a lot. But I don't know. I thought it was fun. And I thought talking about my skincare routine is fun. So if you have like a skincare routine that might be a little bit different than mine, or you have a particular product that you absolutely love, let me know what that is because I'm really interested. I like trying new things. But thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And again, I'm sorry if it was kind of like stuttery and like all over the place. I tried to do some research before doing this just so I wasn't just like, and this is what I use, and I put it on my face, and this is what so that it wasn't just like that. I had some information, which I kept like looking down at my notes as much as possible, but I was like, that's kind of, I don't know. But yeah, just simple like Google searches is what I did. Anyway, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe.